My name is Misbah Aziz Kareem, and I have been practicing yoga since childhood. As mentioned by Shivani, I have been teaching for over 20 years. I trained at the Bihar School of Yoga, and to understand the teachings better, explore them better, I also studied therapy at Kevaladham. And now, to understand geriatric care better, I am with hellomyyoga. As you are aware, the geriatric population is increasing. Hence, a course like this is the need of the times. Given the altered lifestyle that we have nowadays, mainly sedentary and consumerist, what happens to a geriatric person at their age is happening to people earlier now. Hence, a course like this is very valuable. Hello, my yoga team has worked very closely and very tirelessly to create this course with the teachers who have brought forward all their knowledge and all their experience. Our teachers, our masters, Dr. Vinita Ketkarji, Dr. Ganesh Raoji, and Dr. Pankaj Chand Sarkarji teach with loving care. Their passion, their determination, and their commitment to share their expertise, their vidya, is invaluable. Learning has become joyful. The quality of production of the recorded sessions and the online sessions are high class and professional. With the very first session of module 1, I was flying. I was so happy and so fulfilled. Hello, my yoga team has gone all out. Kudos to you. Many times I had the experience that I was understanding my culture, my aunts and uncles, my students, and my friends in a much better way with a new view through the eyes of Ayurveda, yogic philosophy, mental health, and aging anatomy. I am grateful I found this course, and I'm grateful to our teachers and Hello My Yoga team. One of my most valuable takeaways is a new understanding of the senior aged person, their fears and insecurities, their compulsions, their confusions, their wisdom, their simplicity, all of it. My approach to them has now become one of firmness and compassion. Earlier, where I would have thought, why can't they do it? They should do it. It is good for them. After all, it will help them. Now I realize their weaknesses, their strengths, their frailty. And definitely, compassion is something that has come in a big, big way. I'd love to take this opportunity to thank all my teachers, the masters, hello, my yoga team, and my classmates. Thank you.
My name is Lakshmi Kala. I'm a current yoga TTC student of Hello My Yoga team. I've been teaching yoga for 8 years now, and I always thought, coming from the family background, I had elders at home all the time, and I always thought I could take care of them. But only after I joined this course did I really understand there's so much more I should know before I actually should start taking care of elders. A group of seniors came to approach me for classes, yoga classes, and then I thought I shouldn't do it without proper training, and I was very happy, or was lucky to have chanced upon this course, and I joined it immediately. And ever since I joined the course, I'm very, very happy with all the information that was provided, and the teachers are wonderful. Dr. Ketkar has given us so much information which I didn't know before, and the anatomy and physiology part was explained in such a nice way that a non-medical student could understand. And that was something that really helped me a lot. Uh, Without going into great details, I still understood a lot of physiology and anatomy part. And she was also instrumental in telling us how important it is to the way you care for the elders that you care for is it's so beautifully mentioned. And um, I think I am actually running out of words to express. Also, would like to thank Dr. Pankaj, who has given us wonderful insights into the Ayurvedic practices, practical tips which are really helpful. Some of them I have tried, and it is really being very, very useful for helping, especially the elders. Not only the elders, even for us, it has been very, very useful to understand ourselves better, and that makes us give better treatment to the others. Also, Dr. Ganesh Rao's sessions on psychology, they were eye openers, because I always thought what I thought, why are the elders behaving like this? And now I know what is behind it and how I can probably help them overcome any problems they have, or how we can support them in many ways, which is very, very crucial for them. One thing I really loved was with our busy schedule. Uh, I'm I would say with the busy schedule, I also forget a lot of things that I learned from the class. Hello, my yoga team has given you the recordings of all the classes, which you can always go back and say, hey, I forgot this. Can I refer back to those audios and videos? And this was something that has really been very, very helpful. I don't know, hello, my yoga team, how to thank you for this. Because every time, I forgot something, I could always go back and listen to the recording again. This was really, really helpful. It's also helpful in ways where when we are traveling, or due to some other commitments, if we couldn't attend the class, we could always use the recording to help. And also their communication, the way the Hello My Yoga team has been sending us information and communicating with information about giving us a plan of how the classes, or what are the next few classes that you will see in the next month, has given us good what do I say, preparation, or we could prepare well because the plan was sent much earlier, so we could prepare well for the classes, so we as to not miss the classes as many as we could. And also constant reminders to do the assignments. Yes, that has also been very helpful. On the whole, I think it's one of a kind. The course is one of a kind, and I hope a lot more people will make use of this and help a lot more other people. Thank you so much. Hello, my team.
So I'm really grateful for this course, Shivanji, and the teachers especially, because this course really opened up a lot of my thought. And I live in Salt Lake City in Utah for the past decade. I also attended a lot of yoga therapy programs as a teacher in the US as well. I'm an RYT 500 from Yoga Alliance. This course is so unique for many reasons. It's a very specialized course, number one. And the teachers, the second most important thing is the teachers, right? The doctor, we have a real doctor, and I loved her the sessions. And you will see, once you register the course, she's like in front of you talking, and she's, she explains very well with the board. And I love that all of those courses, because I'm a very analytical person. I work as a security analyst at a big company here. So the entire course was excellent, and I don't know what else to say. It's so great teachers and awesome access to the courses. And also, I want to reiterate again, the Hello Yoga team and Shivani integrates everything together and presents you. I love that. So thank you, Shivani. Back to you.
Namaste everyone. My name is Orko Banerjee and I'm from Kolkata. So my biggest takeaway is that one sentence and implementing in life, because I feel as all of our teachers has emphasized this, uh, that you yourself has to be that in a state where we can treat others, and yoga is not just about 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 1 hour of our life. It is our lifetime. So as a yoga therapist, it's very important for us to realize this, and I've learned this in this course. And yes, apart from this, if you talk about the sessions, the curriculum, it's wonderful, as it's already been mentioned before by my batchmates. So it's everything on point. Even if you, and the biggest thing is the constructive criticism and the feedbacks, the regular feedbacks that the team is taking from us. And actually they're even like reminding us daily in a regular manner that is there, your feedback is pending. And why is because they are also implementing and they are changing, they're correcting if there are any mistakes, any pending work or anything that is not up to the mark. They're always improving. That's the biggest thing that I've seen over here. And also the study material, the resources that they're provided. And once, like when I went through it, when I learned it, and I've implemented it, to be honest, and it started from my very own home. My father, who he was in a very bad state, and this is a real, like it's a recent story. Only till this year January, he was not in a very good state. His health was in a very he had serious health issues. Both my mom and dad, and they are now okay. And I'm very happy to say that this course has helped me to treat my own parents, my own family members, my own elders, be it in a way of understanding the physiology by and also the diet plan and their psychology. So all of these three modules that will be covered in this course, they are so much effective, and it has produced the results within a few weeks only. We don't, to be honest, I would say this, I'll just go ahead. This might be a bit controversial, but I would say in this day and age where we are too much inclined on taking allopathy medicines, which provides result in just a few hours or so, but with side effects. This is a way of life that we had been living, that helped us, that enabled this countryman to be living a healthy and very fruitful life. It's not with side effects and all of this. This course is something that will help you to treat others in that way, that you can give someone a very good life without all these side effects and chain of medicines that will be coming hurled across them. That happened to me. That happened to me only. My father, he was having so many medicines, but now without, like, he's taking 2 or 3 medicines and he's okay. He's doing very fine. So it's a real life implementation where we will be doing this to our patients, or whoever we are treating. I would not really call them patients, but for now I'm using that term. So it's that effective. It's that simple, to be honest. Whatever our teachers have been providing us with, that knowledge is invaluable. The methods are very simple, and the results and effects, it's proven, it's right in front of me. And yeah, they are very, very, very fruitful. So it's outstanding. So whatever I've learned from here, this will, like, it's a journey of a lifetime that I've started from here, and I hope I can continue this wherever I am. And yes, to all of you, I'll request you, this will be a life-changing course for you, and you will learn a lot. It's not just words that you will be taught, it's philosophies of life. philosophies that has been in our country for thousands of years. And yeah, that's it. I just one more thing that I just remembered. Long time ago when I was in school, I heard one speech of Swami Vivekananda where he was saying that one word, one sentence, that why are you digging a well while living in the bank of the Ganges? So what our country has is a river, is an ocean of knowledge. It's right here with us that our teachers have been giving to us, and we are going elsewhere. So yes, we can take the best out of whatever is provided to us, whatever is available, and also without forgetting our own roots, because that's what works best. So that's it from my end. Thank you for the time.
Namaste. What I wanted to share with prospective participants in this course is that this course is holistically covering geriatric care. So all three main parts are taken care of. One from the physiology anatomy side, one from macro and micronutrients from Ayurveda side, and one from the psychology side, which I'm fortunate to take the topic. Geriatric care today has become very necessary in the form of an emergency, because the demography is changing so much, and around us we can see less and less people getting married, having children. So the younger population is becoming lesser and elderly population is increasing. For the first time in human history, I think elderly people above the age of 60, 65 will become more than youngsters below the age of 6 or 10. This has never happened. And the existing facilities for geriatric care is woefully insufficient to take care of all these people who are requiring geriatric care and increasing in geometric progression. Yeah, it's woefully insufficient. There has to be some alternative means of taking care. Having said that, when we talk about geriatric care, yoga TTC, yoga has added advantage in taking care of the elderly people, because the tools at its disposal are more comprehensive than our regular allopathic geriatric care. I mean, recently I was in a conference, I was saying that before we talk about therapy, we must look at what is the composition of the human being. And if I go from the yoga side, though I'm not here to philosophize, that will keep when you all become students of this course. But if you look at a human being having a physical body, sthula sharira, and then a sukshma sharira, the mind, and then we have the pranic sharira, the prana, and then we have lastly, finally, consciousness. So there are four parts to this. Yeah, the pranic sharira, when it becomes sthula, becomes the physical body. When it becomes sukshma, it is the mind there. Okay. All therapy today is restricted only to the mind and the body. It is very unfortunate that if we say that 95% of physical ailments are psychosomatic, that is born through the mind, then if you keep the mind happy, the body will be healthy. Then we are resisting, for whatever reasons, to go one step higher than the mind, that is the energy, and one step higher than the energy to the consciousness level. That if you take care of the energy component in you, then automatically the mind and the body will necessarily become healthy. Now, when I talk about energy, probably yoga is the most advantageous place to take care of this energy, I mean, if you look at the definition of pranayam, it is I am of prana, control of prana, which is the energy. If you take a look at mantras, manana treti iti mantra, that which protects the mind is the mantra. So we have higher tools in our repertoire as yoga therapists to go even beyond the body and the mind to take care of the body and the mind. I've just spoken about the energy part. If we talk about the awareness part, if you look at the definition of the word swastha, health, or swasthya, swastha is swa and stha. Being established in yourself means healthy. Now, what is that yourself there? It is not your empirical self with nama rupa. If you're established there, then you are called selfish person, which goes against all grain of happiness. So being established in yourself means developing awareness. And awareness is the cornerstone of yoga. Every practice of yoga is going towards how do I develop my awareness. This awareness today is popularized in a stylish manner when you talk about mindfulness. But if you go back into yoga in the past, this is what we talk about as a sakshi bhav, the witnessing aspect. Can I be a witness to my body, my mind? Can I be established in the awareness part? So, having said that, when we talk about geriatric care through yoga TTC, then we have the advantage of so many other tools which are available for us to take care of the elderly people. We have mudras, though it is much more esoteric than mantras. I mean, Hatha Yoga says, your practice of asanas and pranayam is useless if it is not followed by mudras practice. So mudras at a higher level there, we are at an advantage as yoga therapists. If we go into these higher practices and then add to whatever we have as far as the mind and the body are concerned, one part. If I come to counseling part, which becomes very necessary for every therapist. As a teacher of yoga, as a therapist of yoga, counseling is second nature to you. Now, if you are counseling from the yogic point of view, then in addition to psychological counseling, you also have philosophical counseling. That advantage of yoga, which provides a meaning to life, which provides a way of looking at life per se, adds to how you can take care of elderly people. Again, I also feel that yoga therapists who are coming to us at one point of time are going to grow old and will require geriatric care. So more than taking care of other people outside, this is a means. I always say that it is not diseases which happen in old age. You can very well say old age itself is a disease. Because inevitably, when you are growing old, even things will happen, whether you want it or not, it's going to happen. So, understanding the three dimensions that we have in this course, thanks to the teachers here, thanks to Shivani hellomyyoga, where lots of thoughts have gone into preparing this course, that these three dimensions of physioanatomy, of Ayurveda, of yoga, this is bound to help you not only take care of other people outside, to take care of yourself also when you start growing older. As Freud used to say, that psychoanalysis or a psychoanalyst has to first psychoanalyze oneself. Then only he or she can psychoanalyze others. I mean, these are practices which you can use upon yourself, see the efficacy of it. That's what Arka was saying, that, okay, I have tried the practice and it works there. It will work. It is bound to work. The last point which I want to say is, when we talk about psychology of aging, in ancient times, our scriptures never distinguished between psychology and philosophy. That is why in schools, colleges, unfortunately, we have been only reading about Western psychology, modern psychology. Because in the Indian context, mind is the most important topic to be done when you're doing philosophy. And if you look at Sankhya or yoga, among all the Indian philosophies, Sankhya and yoga are called Indian psychology. Where if you take Nyaya, we talk about Indian logic. If you take Vedanta, we talk about Jnana Yoga, knowledge oriented. If you talk about Mimamsa, more ritualistic. Yoga and Sankhya are Indian psychology. And I'm a professor of Western psychology for MA. And without being biased or prejudiced, I can very well say that learning Indian psychology about the mind is not only complementary to Western psychology, it is also supplementary. It supplements, it adds to your knowledge. So when we go deeper into these things, our understanding of the mind, the way it functions, the way it gets distracted, the way it goes into the past or the future, how to bring it in the present. I mean, when we start focusing upon that, a therapist is automatically equipped adequately to take care of every person who comes to. And lastly, as one of the students mentioned, that Vinita Katkar was, or Shivani mentioned that compassion. Yeah, I feel, that in yoga, you must not talk about a person who comes to you as a patient or a client, because these are not patients or clients, these are human beings. And the best thing in you for your therapy towards them to be successful is if in your heart you have a feeling that this person should not suffer what is suffering, then automatically you are a therapist. You don't have to learn too many things. That beautiful heart of yours will provide energy to bring about that thing in the person concerned. And as yoga people, where you require 2 years of learning yoga, automatically you are a different person. Yoga brings a transformation in personality, not a change of personality. The way you talk, the way you are, the humility in you, the modesty in you, automatically these things make you a more complete therapist. And when you are, equipped with sufficient knowledge, I think you can become the best geriatric care providers. So this TTC, yoga TTC, is developing, it's doing a lot of good things. We teachers are also learning more and more and keep on revising. It's a work in progress. Yeah, we are taking the feedback from the students and updating it. Okay, how more we can provide or help or contribute to the students there, the teachers there, the participants there, so that they can in turn. I feel this is a moral obligation on all of us to equip ourselves to take care of the elderly population in our society, not only in our homes, but even around us. It's a moral obligation. Yeah, because these are the same people who, when you were children, have taken care of you. When they grow old, it is necessary that you must take care of them, not consign them to old age homes or here or there. You must take care of them. I think I have summarized what I wanted to say.
Thank you so much for inviting me to address this group of yoga teachers and learners, basically. And thanks to the entire hellomyyoga team for designing such a integrated program, which has a lot of scope for teaching people and understanding, giving them understanding of what actually the old age is all about. And when we talk about Ayurveda, so Ayurveda is basically a preventive science. It is more of taking care of people so that they are not falling sick or not going to critical care. Because once you go to a critical care, then there are n number of medicines that will be prescribed to you without considering the side effects. It is just symptomatic care, basically. But when we consider Ayurveda, so it is more preventive care. So you educate people, educate the family itself to have specific kind of eating pattern as per the constitution of the person, as per the season, as per the time of the day that you are consuming the food. So that all makes a lot of difference in a person's life. So when you are educating one person, you are actually helping the entire family to fall into a good lifestyle, basically. And that helps the next generation also and the geriatric people also to get healthy, stay healthy, and kind of avoid any unfortunate incidents or illness that can happen. So it's very, very important. It's a very good, well-designed program. Ayurveda and yoga go hand in hand. Ayurveda is incomplete without yoga, and yoga needs Ayurveda for better understanding of food, nutrition, digestion, constitution, and all. So that becomes a good combination of understanding a person in totality without like kind of making them pop pills all the time. So I have seen a lot of elderly people, my patients, 25 to 30 pills in a day that they are consuming. And when they go to a general practitioner or any specialist doctor, they don't have anything else to offer apart from pills. So here, our role become very, very important as a yoga teachers, as Ayurveda practitioners, to educate them about food, how to use food as medicine. Our first pharmacy is the kitchen. So what you are cooking there and with what intention you are cooking there is extremely important. So if you are cooking food with an extremely bad mood, that energy will transfer to the people who are consuming the food. If you are cooking that food with a lot of love, compassion, care, even if the food is bad, that love energy, the care energy, and the positivity will travel to the person who is consuming that. That brings in a lot of good energy in the family. So it is, as I said, we are not educating one person. We are educating or helping the entire family to pick up some points that they can do and get the benefit. And many times we have seen people say, okay, Ayurveda, it takes a lot of time, like a long process. And but no, if you consider food, it gives you quick results. You stop specific things, wrong eating combinations, eat as per the constitution, as per the season, as per the dinacharya that is explained in Ayurveda. So you get the maximum benefit very quickly. Immediately next day, you will see that your gut is feeling better, you're feeling lighter, your energy levels are better, your digestibility is better. Most of the time, the food that we are consuming is as per the clock. It's the time to eat for breakfast, time to eat lunch, time to eat dinner. You have never experienced the hunger or the appetite that actually is there, the chaturagni that we call. So we just eat because it is time to. So that is very, very critical in Ayurveda. So eat right food at right combination and how much time one particular meal will take to get digested. Only after that, consume the next meal. So that is what we teach in macro and micronutrients. So it is a modernization and Ayurveda combination basically, where we talk about proteins, carbohydrates, vitamins, minerals, phytochemicals, nutraceuticals, all how and so these are new names basically, which Ayurveda has already there. It has taken from Ayurveda only. They have just modernized it in some fancy terms basically. Ayurveda, as all of us know, it is the ancient, the first way of treating any kind of ailment. It has all the knowledge of all the pathogens that exist in today's world. So in Ayurveda, there is science of extract version of herbs. So these extracts are used in homeopathy. So that got developed further and become a complete science separately. Then in Ayurveda, there is a pattern of marma chikitsa, that is the pressure point. So that further got developed and converted into acupuncture, acupressure. That science is already explained in Ayurveda thousands of years ahead. In Ayurveda, there is a science of emergency care. So when something urgent is required, so what all needs to be used, what all for short-term treatment basically. So that got further developed because of the quick results. It got developed into allopathy, and further chemical combination has been researched and produced because of the past results that they give. But definitely, side effects were there, and they were mentioned to be used cautiously. So that's the things that we will be discussing in this course, and the curriculum is such that it explains about what nutrition one person should have, especially age-wise also, like we are addressing geriatric care. So the focus is more on what all needs are there for elderly people throughout the day, what they can eat now at this age is different than what they were eating 20 years ago, or maybe in their younger age. So they don't change. Sometimes people don't change. And then they come to us and say that, okay, I'm eating this all my life. So why to change? So that's what Ayurveda explains. So as per the age, your energy balance is different, your digestive fire is different, and accordingly, we need to make changes. So as per the age, that is very, very important. So that here we all come into picture, where we need to explain them compassionately without disturbing too much of their lifestyle, how we can simplify their eating pattern, how we can provide them maximum nutrition from the limited amount of meals that they are consuming. So it is not like completely shifting their lifestyle from morning to night, but modulating a little bit so that they can get benefit out of it. Add some herbs into their lifestyle, some herbal teas that can be infused. And believe me, quick results are there. So very, very quick results, and it doesn't need any pill or because whenever we are popping a pill, our mind is creating a bond with that tablet or pill. That until we are taking this pill, we are okay. Someday we are forgotten that the symptoms start coming in again. That is more psychosomatic, right? Dr. Ganesha also said most of the problems are psychosomatic. So we have a fear of falling sick. So that brings in a lot of anxiety, nervousness, and all. And most of the lifestyle disorders are because of the food. Father has the same disease, son has the same disease. So it is traveling in the family. When we go to the doctor, you will say, okay, it is genetic. It is not genetic. It is the type of food the family is consuming. So that is very, very important. So you change that for one person and see the result. The other family members can fall in line also, and then they can also get rid of the. So we have done a lot of diabetes reversal, thyroid reversal, hypertension reversal, basically by just changing the type of food that the family is eating, or the way they are preparing the food and the timing, the combination. So that all we are going to learn in this program. And I'm thankful for the students for good comments and good feedback, basically, who are from the current batch. And you have a lot of questions to ask, and we have a couple of questions sessions pending also. So we will be doing that because Ayurveda definitely it has a lot of twists and turns also. Understanding constitution of person, constitution of the weather, constitution of the food. So it becomes a little bit tricky, and my job is to make it easy for you to understand and implement it on your day-to-day life. When you are educated, you are taking care of the elderly. So people see you, how you are compassionately handling your parents, handling your clients. So that travels. So as I said, you educate one person, and 4 people associated with that person get benefit from that. So I'm looking forward for the next batch as well to share the knowledge, and all the best for the current batch as well for using this knowledge on their elderly patients and or clients, and help them as much as possible. Thank you so much.